War Room Sports, www.warroomsports.com. What? Ain't no more to it.
Welcome to A Few Good Minutes in the War Room. I'm one of your hosts, Devin McMillan, and I'm here with my co-hosts, Jimmy Williams and B. Austin. And we just want to talk a few minutes today about All Day, AP, the Freak, the Beast, Adrian
Original
Peterson,
black man.
the original black man, Adrian Peterson. With one game left in the NFL season, AP is 102 yards away from 2,000, and he's 208 yards away from Eric Dickerson's single-season rushing record. This is what we want to talk about real quick, fellas. Let's forget about the 2,000 because that seems like it's a done deal. He's averaging more than 102 yards per game, so he should at least get the 2,000-yard mark. The 208 that he needs for Eric Dickerson's record. B. Austin, what do you think his chances are in reaching that this week against the Green Bay Packers, who still have, some positioning, some seeding to play for?
I think that since Greg Jennings has motivated his defense by throwing them under the bus, they're going to sell out to stop the run. He is not going to get 208 yards against the Green Bay Packers this NFL weekend. It's not going to happen.
Well, speaking of Greg Jennings, if you all didn't hear, Greg Jennings said publicly that he wouldn't mind if Adrian Peterson got the record against the Green Bay Packers this weekend. Several other players have come out, basically people on the defense, saying
they minded.
No,
they minded.
They don't want Adrian Peterson to basically make history against them. So, yeah, it does seem kind of funny that someone from the offense who doesn't have to contend against this guy ever comes out and says what he doesn't mind seeing, when your defense on the other side has to actually play against this beast. Jimmy, do you think Adrian Peterson will get the 208 necessary yards to get the record?
Well, first off, before I get into that, I just want to say what Greg Jennings did was kind of Tresvany. Come on, man. This age that we live in where everybody's rooting for everybody, man, FOH. I think that the game last week kind of set him back because I don't even think he hit 100 yards last week, did he? I think he had like 85 yards, maybe something like that.
Yeah, 80,
somewhere
86.
in the 80s. Okay, 80, yeah, somewhere around there. So that kind of like set him back. I thought going into last week's game that he would get it based upon having 2 weeks left, but last week's game kind of derailed him. And if you watch the way he was defended, it's sort of like, yo, you're not going to get the rushing record on us. So.
Right.
And because of that, the Vikings were passing the ball down the field and actually won the game. It's sort of like they sold out for the run and let the Vikings pass all on them. So I think the Packers won't allow it. He'll probably get to 2,000, but I don't know if he'll get the 208 necessary yards to break the record.
Okay.
It's kind of unfortunate because AP is, out of this world. I don't think he's human, first off, because there's no way you come back from that injury that fast and be this productive.
Original black man.
You kind of like to see records get broken, especially in your lifetime. I mean, we saw Eric Dickerson do it, but it's not the same as being an adult when it actually happens. But I think I agree with you, fellas. I don't really think the Green Bay Packers are going to allow 208 yards from him. And I also think because the Minnesota Vikings still have something to play for. The Minnesota Vikings are trying to get into that wild card spot. So I don't think they're going to just totally sell out their offense just to get Adrian Peterson this record. I mean, there's no secret that Adrian Peterson has been, most of their offense during the season. But at the same time, just like last week, if Green Bay loads the box constantly trying to stop him from getting this record, then they're going to have to go other places. Christian Ponder's going to have a good game. And they just can't base their whole game plan around a record when the playoffs are still in reach. So I don't think he's going to get the 208 yards necessary. If you guys want to hear more on this topic, you can check out our podcast at warroomsports.com. Just click on the instant replay button and you can listen to our podcast. And on our latest podcast, you can hear us speak more in depth about this particular subject. So, of course, go to warroomsportstv.com, watch our videos, click the like button on our videos, comment. We have a little community going, and we can get a dialogue started on every single video. So until next time, don't accept mediocrity, and be steadfast in the war against ignorance. We out of here.
Wait, it's the war room with 5 nights at the round table. 5 Philly guys, the first of